welcome back to another episode of Happiness Matters, the show, with your host, Mo the Service Dog, who is laying down here right now, for now anyway, and me, Beanie Man, and my friend and guest today, Morgana LeBold.
Hi.
And yes, we met networking
Mm-hmm.
through Women's Chamber.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm like, where, like, I'm like, brain cramp, but that's okay. So welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime, because you're awesome.
Thanks so
It's
much.
just, I love your hair too. It's like, I wonder what hair she has this time. See, I do the nails thing, she does the hair thing.
It's
so
always changing.
I love it.
I was at home for like 3 days alone. So I had ordered this hair color like forever ago and it just came in the mail and I was like, well, that's happening today.
Good
I
for
had nowhere
you.
to go.
Good for you.
Thanks.
I'm glad you took time off.
Me too.
Because we need it.
Yeah. And I like to play with, I mean, I figure it's just hair. I'm actually shaving it in March, so.
What do you mean shaving it? Like shaving? Like?
Mm-hmm, like St. Baldrick's.
Oh, okay. I'm like, please
Yeah.
tell me you're doing it for a good cause.
Yes. So, but I'm only doing it if it's me and my friend. We did it 9 years ago, and then this year is going to be the 10-year anniversary of us doing it the first time.
Oh,
So
how cool.
I promised a bunch of people last year, like on video, that I was going to do it this next year. So now I have
when
to
it's
do
out on
it.
video and
I
social
know.
media and everything.
I know
it's
it's
like,
everywhere, so I have to do it. So I just figure I'll mess and do whatever I want with my hair for the next like 3 months, and then it'll be gone.
start fresh.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
That
I'm
is
excited.
cool. I'm excited for you. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
Yeah. You're going to have like some fancy pattern shaved in there then?
Probably not, but I'm gonna.
Why? You should put your logo in.
I
don't know.
I'm gonna bleach it, and then yeah, we'll just see. I might just keep it shaved forever. I don't know. I hate doing my hair. I don't hate doing my hair, but I am.
It's time consuming.
It is time consuming.
There's other things to do with time. I get it.
So I would rather just not do it.
I totally get that.
And I'll just do my makeup and wear really big earrings. I usually wear really big earrings, but
Well, there you
today
go.
I'm going cat.
And there's really cute hats and hair things you can wear too, or head things.
Yeah, little
You can do-
scarves.
yeah.
Things. I want to learn how to do one of those big ones with like the wrap.
Oh,
You know, on the head.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. That would be cool.
Hey, Google makes you smarter.
It really does. YouTube everything.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I like it. So tell us a little bit about you. Are you a native Coloradoan? Are you an import?
So I'm from California,
Okay.
but I've lived out here since I was 9. So
Okay, so you're a native. See,
mostly, yeah.
well, because I say, and I have no idea how old you are. So I think if you lived in a place for 20 years or more, you're a native.
Okay. Yes.
But then since you came here as a kid, and you're still here, you're clearly not a kid anymore, so you're native.
Yeah. I lived in Ohio for a few years, but we don't count that.
No,
So.
that's blocked out.
Yeah. So I
It's like,
yeah.
I
I like it here a lot. So we moved out here. I lived in Woodland Park when we first moved here, and then Manitou. I went to Manitou Springs High School.
Oh, okay.
And then I've just lived all over the city. We just
Nice.
everywhere. So yeah, I like it here. It's very pretty.
I get it. I get it. We moved
gorgeous.
here 10 years ago, just over 10 years ago. And we were here for 2 weeks. And I was driving on Academy. And that's when it hit me, I'm home. And I never felt that. I never felt it. So I get that when you say that. It's like, this is so awesome here.
It is.
And I remember I was like, I had to pull over. Because it's like, that was such a strange sensation. It was so strong. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah.
You know? And then I pull over in some parking spot and then it hit me. It's like, oh my God, I'm home. I belong.
I love that.
So I called my husband and I'm sobbing. Right? I am sobbing and I'm like, I'm home, you know. And he's like, oh my God, are you okay? I'll be at the house soon. And I'm like, not at the house home. I'm home. He's like, oh. So I'm buying you a house. Yes?
That's so cool.
And he's like, at the time he's active duty.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And he still had a bunch of years left to go.
Yeah.
And he's like, and my next assignment? I laughed and I said, yeah, we'll miss you. Fortunately, all his assignments were here in Fort Carson, so we didn't have to miss him,
That's so
which
good.
was great. But yeah, this is home. I get that.
Yeah.
And there's just something about this place.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I can't explain it. Can you?
I think it's the mountains. I really do, because when and the people, yeah, because when I lived in Ohio, that's the number one thing that I missed. It's so flat there. Oh, and the sunshine. There's just so many things about Colorado.
There's so much, but the energy here,
yeah,
the feeling here.
mm-hmm.
There's just something about this place. It's like, wow. I mean, it's nice to get away, but it's so nice to come home.
It is.
You know, and just that I don't know, it's that energy here. I don't know, but it's amazing.
Well, and I think the people are really nice. They're like Midwestern-y kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's just everything.
Cool.
I just love it here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I used to not enjoy it that much, but then I moved to Ohio and I saw how gray it was. Like, it is gray for seriously like 6 months. And the whole winter, it's just gray. It's
like Germany.
You would see the sunshine, yeah.
It's like wet and cold.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like in the winter, you never get warm because it's that chill to the bone, that with the moisture in the air and everything. It's like,
yeah.
I don't miss that.
But they do have really good food.
Well, so do we.
Oh, but I like, yeah, we do. The restaurants in Columbus, oh, I would go back just to eat.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you miss the most then from there,
Just
food-wise?
The food. Oh, I think just, there wasn't really like any particular dish, but it was just all these little like eclectic restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a lot of places, I mean, you would turn a corner in Columbus and you'd be in just this like beautiful little area, and I just like eating out.
Oh,
At
me
new
too.
places. So yeah, it was
no
very
dishes, you know,
Yeah.
no fuss, no muss, and
Mhm.
and you get waited on. I mean, how cool is that?
Yeah, I love going out.
So when I go, I don't know about you, but when we go out to a restaurant, when I go out, I
Mhm.
always thank the waiter. Thank you so much for cooking and for doing the dishes, most of all.
Yeah.
And they're like, I didn't cook and I don't really do the dishes. I said, I don't care. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't have to do whatever it is that I usually have to do. So, it's okay. So, you're pretty much a native. What else? What's your hobby? What gets you excited? What gets your juices going? It's like, okay, when you wake up in the morning, it's like, oh, I'm so glad I'm awake. I get to do.
Social media. Which sounds, I mean, I know it sounds like I'm faking, but
No.
like, I love social media. Hi.
Well, I mean, it's your business.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I
you
do.
know.
I love it so much. So, yeah, it's every day is different, and I get to help all these businesses who are my clients, and then I get to learn new things every day. I mean, it's really like I geek out about it. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
I can tell you, it's like you light up and you get excited. Your eyes
I
sparkle.
get really excited, and like I love time off, but I can work nonstop, and I do. Like I will wake up first thing in the morning, and I go into my office. I get to work from home, which is amazing, you know.
Yeah, the commute, man.
Oh. Yeah, you just roll out of bed.
It's like, oh, snowstorm.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Oh, I know. My big goal for this winter is to get snowed in for like 4 days. I would get so much work done. Because then nobody else goes to work. So then you
Right.
get like, oh my gosh, I get so much stuff done.
That's funny.
So I roll out of bed, I take the dog out, and then we just sit.
She
in the
has a
office.
dog, Mo.
Mhm.
She has a dog. We're gonna talk about the dog in a
Yeah, I
minute.
have the cutest dog. Besides you. But yeah, and I just work, and I like doing the webinars and all these things. Like I just like to ingest the information and then make my clients' stuff better.
Mhm.
And then I also I've been working. It's been an idea for like 3.5 years since I've had the business. So and it's having like a membership portal, because right now I'm trading time for clients. I can only
Right.
help a certain number. So with my membership stuff,
Because time, most valuable commodity.
it really is. And I will work 14 hours a day, but I don't want to forever.
No, and you can't.
No.
Nobody can. I mean, at some point, you're like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can't be quality.
No,
You know, you're
right.
not like in the moment when you're working that hard. So yeah, I'm hoping to get it launched before the end of the year, but I've been also saying that for 3 years. It's just been an idea, and I just started like chipping away,
you
know,
know,
a
you have
couple
a
months
beanie in your
ago.
life.
Mhm. So yeah,
I just launched a membership program. So.
I was looking at it actually. I don't stalk you, maybe a little.
Yeah, it's okay. Because I'm not ever on social media on any platform, and we are not friends at all.
So I figured with that, I can help way more people instead of being capped, you know, because there's only so much I can do in a day.
Right.
So
No, absolutely. And
I'm
I
really
totally
excited
get that.
about it. And then I can help so many more people because people like at the networking stuff, I mean, every single luncheon or breakfast or anything that I go to, people come up to me and they'll ask me, I mean, questions about their social media, or they want to know things, or they're confused, or mostly it's frustration. And it doesn't have to be that frustrating. But if you don't know it, then it is incredibly frustrating. I mean, I've spent hours on things that, like, I'm not a web designer, you know, so I'll try to edit my website.
We have a Tiffany for that.
Yes. It takes forever for me to do anything on my own. So I get it with the social media stuff. So yeah, that's my big thing that I'm working on.
I love that. I love that.
Excited.
We'll be talking after the show because this is awesome. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Because it's fun, and then when it's real. For me, it was really daunting, you know.
Yeah.
I hired Gary Barnes as my business coach, and I'm working with him, and he goes, "So, what else do you have?" And I'm going, "Other than your book," and I'm going, "What do you mean?" Like,
Yeah.
oh. He goes, "What about a membership program?" Well, thought about it, but I get it. But where do I begin? Now I have a membership program.
Yeah.
You know, and then he's like, "What about a home study course?" And I'm going, a what? Now I have that?
Isn't that so great? I love working with other professionals who they have these ideas that you just never would have thought of on your own. I love that.
I do too.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have, you know, a coach, a business coach, and because I mean he's been doing this forever.
Yeah.
And I mean he's helped so many people, and it's just like for him it's totally natural, second nature.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there going, whoa.
It's crazy. Yeah.
You know, it's like, well, I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. Well, that's why we hire coaches.
Yeah.
You know, whatever it is, in whatever area.
Yeah.
Because it's like, we can learn everything, but it takes forever. And I mean, everything that I've learned and that I've done up until this point, I did on my own.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Google makes you smarter. And YouTube and, you know. But it's tedious. And it's time consuming. And you still miss out so much.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's so much information, for one. You know, and then it's like, oh, so you look at here and then, oh, squirrel. Ooh, another squirrel. Ooh, better squirrel. Ooh, shiny things. You know, and it's overwhelming and you just don't know where to go.
Yeah. And you don't know who to trust because everyone's an expert. Everyone knows exactly what they're doing.
Well, except
you know.
we really are the experts.
Oh, we really are. We are the experts. But I mean, I have people, they'll try to learn things on their own and they'll come back to me and they're like, I can't. Like, just do it. You know, it's crazy. There's too much information.
No, I get it. I mean, it's like designing the website. My website, for instance, it's like, could I do it? Absolutely. Do I want to? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
You know, so I hire somebody.
Yeah. I think that's huge is you stay in your lane. And I think a lot of businesses, especially in marketing, they try to do everything. And you just can't. And that's why I chose social media specifically. To just, because when I first started, I was like, I'm going to be a trainer. Because I used to work in restaurants. So I was like, I'll train these employees on how to, you know, be good at customer service or how to make drinks or how to create a drink menu. And then I'll also do their social media and, you know, help them with their website.
And you spread yourself thinner and thinner and thinner.
Be an expert at everything.
No.
So I'm good at a lot of things. I'm an expert at social media.
That's
so
awesome. See, I love that. Love that. That's awesome. So repeat that.
I'm good at a lot of things, but I'm an expert at social media.
I love that.
Thank you.
I really like that. Maybe I'll adopt that. Because I'm good at a lot of things.
Oh, yeah, you can have that.
But I'm an expert in happiness.
Yeah. Because my life, like when you talk about what I like to do, I like to do everything.
I know.
So, yeah.
Because it's fun. And it's exciting and we get to learn and we get to grow and we get to experience.
Yeah.
But it's like, do I really want to do this? No.
Yeah.
I want to hire somebody to do that for me.
Yeah. I have to pull myself back constantly because I'll talk to clients and I'll offer to do, you know, I used to do this all the time, but like even today I was going to text somebody after I had met with them and offer to do this extra thing, and had to hold myself back because I'm like,
But good for you for noticing that, for realizing that, and that's really a problem for a lot of entrepreneurs, solopreneurs.
mm-hmm.
You know, because we have to wear so many hats.
Yeah.
You know, and we have to really do everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we do the bookkeeping, the accounting, the scheduling, the actual work.
Yeah.
You know, that we are for our business that
Mm-hmm.
get us excited and why we started this in the first place.
Yeah.
You know, and before long, it's like, well, we do all of this, but we don't really have. There's no energy left
Mm-hmm.
to do what we wanted to do in the first place.
Yeah.
You know, so I love it. I have a team now.
That's awesome.
So I love it.
Yeah.
I love it because there's so many things. It's like, could I do it? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I hire my weakness.
Absolutely. Well, the
Oh my
smartest
gosh.
people, that's what they do. They surround themselves with people who are smarter than them. And
Right.
They don't focus on. I think the stay in your lane thing I got from a e-women conference maybe 2 years ago or so, and that's when I was kind of floundering and I was trying to do everything. And when I heard her say that, I just decided to stop
Good for
doing all
you.
these other things.
Good. But I mean, kudos to you for realizing that. You know, because again, we're like, well, I have to do this. I have to do that. I have to do
When
this.
you feel like you have to say yes to everything in order to make $1, and that is
Right.
that's also something that I think we were talking about this last time that I ran into you, about how we don't accept anything that's underneath what our bottom line is, and you know I'm not taking every single client that comes across my desk. I want to help everybody. That's where the membership platform comes in.
Love
but
it.
for my personal clients, I'm very choosy now.
Mm-hmm.
But
You
when I
should
first
be.
started, I took anybody.
And that's the thing when we first start out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we're really desperate to make money. We're desperate to make it work. We're desperate to, you know, it's like, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we have this just like, yeah!
Yeah.
And then reality hits in.
Mm-hmm.
And little by little, you know, it's like our big dream, real reality.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is overwhelming. And the
Yeah.
other thing too, as an entrepreneur, you get to make your own hours. Yay!
I love making my own hours.
But here's the thing, the downside, you get to make your own hours.
Yeah, it gets out of control real fast.
Right, and if you're not disciplined
Mhm.
with yourself.
But you know what I love though, is I love that if I'm having kind of an off day, which I don't have a lot of off days, but you know, it just
But we're
sometimes
human.
it happens.
Right.
Yeah. And so sometimes I'll just wake up and I'm like, I am not feeling
Not
this
today.
And I'll just sleep in. I think this actually happened within the past couple of weeks.
Good
Like
for you.
I just spent the whole day in bed and just watched horrible TV and cuddled with my dog, and it was awesome. And then the next day I felt really great. about
Because you
doing
recharge your
everything.
batteries and listen to your body. That's what I tell people too. It's like, listen to your body. Your body will
Mhm.
tell you when it needs a break.
Yes.
You know, but we were so conditioned to ignore it and push through.
Mhm.
You know, and I talk about the hamster wheel all the time. You know, we're on this hamster wheel and we just run faster because we think then we get what we want. No, you just run faster nowhere
Yeah.
on that hamster wheel. It's like, get off the hamster wheel.
Mhm.
Pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your inner voice. Pay attention to your gut.
Yeah.
You know, and if your gut tells us, like, not today, dude.
Mhm.
Take a rest.
But when you have a boss, you can't do that. All
No,
the
when you have a
time.
boss, you can't do that. So I love being
I
my own-
love it.
love
Oh my
being
gosh,
my
I
boss.
will. I can never work for anybody else ever again.
Well, I tried that job thing.
Mhm.
I'm really not. I consider myself unemployable.
Yes. Actually, one of my mentors tells me that all the time.
I'm okay with that.
Mhm.
I'm totally okay with that. You know, but I mean, been there, done that.
Yeah.
And it's not for everybody. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being an employee.
No, not
There's
at all.
nothing wrong, and it's not for everybody. My husband, for instance, is not an entrepreneur. He's an employee person,
Mhm.
which is great. Well, he's a college student right now.
Nice.
It's a college junior. Wow. I love saying that because it's just fun.
That is funny.
Yeah, we've been together. This Christmas will be 31 years.
Wow,
I know, right?
that's awesome.
We just had our 30th anniversary this year.
That's great.
I know. We're old. Crap.
No.
No, it's just a number. But no, I mean, and we need all of it. We need the entrepreneurs, we need the employees, you know,
Mhm.
we need all of that to make this economy work, to make it all work.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I love my team members.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like my social media. I have a social media person.
I love it.
She's amazing. And when you go through my postings, you can tell the day she took over.
I love that. I do that with my clients. I'm like, I can see exactly
Jesse,
where it
I
happened.
love you.
Oh, I love that.
I mean, you can really, you go through and you can tell the day she took over.
Mm-hmm. Good.
I mean, there's no question about it. If you go down, it's like, yep, right there.
Yep.
You know, and I mean, she's amazing. And she does, because, yeah, I'm an author, but some things I just don't want to write.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like things for ads or press releases and stuff
Yeah.
like that, because I don't like talking or writing about my accolades.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, no,
Yeah.
it's not who I am. That's not why I do this.
Mm-hmm.
So I have somebody else do it, and she's great.
That's wonderful.
It's a win.
How did you find her?
I manifested her. I manifested pretty much all of them. Well, one I didn't even know I needed, but we had a conversation, and she looks at me, and she's a friend of mine, and she goes, I want to be on your team. I'm like, aw. So we figured out what she could do, because it has to be a benefit for both, for the organization and
sure.
for the person, you know. So yeah, we figured that out. But yeah, Jessie, it was funny because I was doing my social media posts,
Mm-hmm.
and what I did is I picked like a day a month, and I did a whole bunch, and I scheduled them out. You know, it's time consuming. I mean,
Yeah, very.
I enjoy it because I'm a very creative person, and I enjoy doing it. But it's like it's taking time away from over here, where I really should focus on.
Yeah.
You know, so I sat there because I have attitude, and I'm doing it, and I'm going, oh, send me somebody so I can do that, so I can focus over here.
Yeah.
That's how I manifest, because German Leo girl, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and then I let it go. That's the key to manifesting. Let it go. Don't attach to the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the universe says, as you wish. Sure. That took a day. The next day, I was meeting with Jessie. I had it on my calendar. Somebody connected us because she's in the process. She wanted to write a book,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it's like, hey, you need to meet Beanie. And she actually moved to town, I think, forgive me, Jessie, I think January. And she went networking, and she heard about me.
Mm-hmm.
And then we finally met. I think it was in August-ish, September, whenever, August, September. And we were sitting there, we were talking, and, you know, I was like, so tell me about you. And she told me she loves doing social media, she loves to write, you know, and then the way she was, because we're not aware of what we're saying,
Mm-hmm.
and I pointed that out a couple times, and I said, you need to change that, the way you say that, because the way you say that, that's why you continue having that in your life.
Mm-hmm.
If you change it to this, you'll have a different outcome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because what you think about, you bring about. Words matter. I mean, it's important. So she looks at me, she goes, oh, I should hire you as my coach. She said, oh, I wish I could afford you to hire you as my coach. That's what she said. And I looked at her and I said, I'll do a trade with you.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love trade.
Oh, I love trades.
Mhm.
Everybody wins.
Yep.
I said, I do a trade with you. I'll coach you. In exchange, would you do my social media? And it's like, if I need the press releases and da-da-da-da-da. She goes, absolutely. Done.
That's great.
Everybody wins.
Yeah.
So guys, the point here is if you have a gift or something and you need some other service, trade. Ask for trade. It's like,
Yeah.
are you willing to trade? You will be amazed how many people out there are willing to trade because they need what you offer.
Yeah.
And it's a win for everybody. I love those.
I love trade.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, so that's how I got Jessie.
That's great.
So that took me a day. And it just came out, we were just meeting for coffee. You know, she wanted some tips for the book, you know, how to write and the publishing and the da-da-da-da-da. And now she's part of my team.
That's awesome.
I know. I still like, I look at my husband sometimes like, can you pitch me? It's like, is this really happening? You know, so.
I love that.
But yeah, but I mean, your vibe attracts your tribe. It's like you put
Yep.
out, you know, and you know that, you know.
Yeah.
And so I love it when you show up. So she does the social media for the Women's Chamber here in Colorado Springs. And I love seeing Morgana at our events because she has like her phone and she has her, what is it, that is it like a charger or something?
Oh
my
like
God.
the little light.
Oh, I didn't even see the light yet.
Yeah.
No, but you had this round thing, and I don't know if it's a charger.
No, that's my selfie light. So sometimes when ladies don't want me to take their picture, I clip it on my phone, and it makes your face like look amazing. So only if I'm like close. So if we're like in this vicinity, yeah. So I clip it on, yeah.
I just love watching her. I was like, ooh, where's Morgana? I want to see her gadgets because I love gadgets.
Yeah,
I'm a
I
gadget
do
girl.
too.
Oh my gosh, I'm gadget girl. And
Yes.
so I was like, ooh, this is cool. This is cute.
Yeah, I love gadgets. I'm always
So-
buying new things.
I get that. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
So
business.
let's talk social media for a little bit.
Okay.
Do you have any tips, like for businesses, for instance?
Yes.
You know, how can we get more out on social media? It's like, and take me as an example. I mean, I have my daily post, you know, and because I've been doing it for a long time, I now get more visibility.
Yeah.
You know, and then now with this show too, and I post that, and then when I'm on TV, I post that, and so I get more traction. But I was like, there can be more.
Yes. Always.
It's like, oh!
Yes, there can always be tweaks.
So, and I know I'm not the only business that struggles with that. You know, I mean, we have our
most
friends.
businesses struggle.
Right, so give us some tips.
Okay. So,
I'm like,
gosh, there's so many things. I'm trying to think of like the most important things that could help immediately with everybody, than not having looked at, you know, over your social media stuff. But the Facebook algorithm is constantly changing.
OMG.
All the time, right? So, and then Facebook also owns Instagram. So, you know, some of those algorithm changes, they'll affect
And
Instagram.
Google owns YouTube.
Yeah, everything owns everything else. It's crazy. So
I want to own Amazon.
yes.
Just saying.
That'd be amazing. So the biggest thing that changed is, so Facebook, when it changes, I think the algorithm is probably the most frustrating thing because it changes and you don't know that it changes.
No, they don't tell you.
say
It's not an
no.
announcement. It's like, oh, by the way, you know, we
Yeah.
changed it. We
So-
just noticed at one point you get the same 5 people
Uh-huh.
over and over. Like, what the heck? I know I have like 1,800 some friends. Why am I
Yeah.
only seeing 5?
Yeah. So they're constantly changing it to improve the user experience, which for us, I don't know if you notice this when you go on Facebook, the more you like a certain kind of post, the more you'll see that in those types of posts in your feed. So that's part of it. So
You also get advertising on that subject.
yeah,
A lot.
a lot.
Thank you, algorithm.
Yeah. So it's crazy and it's constantly changing. But the thing that I think frustrates a lot of people that maybe they don't understand fully is you really do have to pay to reach those new audiences. The way to do it, and it doesn't have to be super expensive. You could throw like $5 and boost a post, and you can target, the audiences
You know, I
that
did
you
that
want to reach.
for Black Friday.
Yeah.
I spent $100.
Mhm.
I got zero business from it. I had like 60,000 impressions.
Oh yes. So are you trying? Were
But
you
it's
trying
just-
to do like to get phone calls or lead forms?
Well, yeah. I mean, I wanted people to take advantage of the Black Friday special for my home study course.
Yes. So I don't use Facebook for lead gen ever. So, and that's something, social media should be, it's your branding. So you can use it for lead gen, and there are some industries, that it works well for, but I don't get quality leads on a consistent basis. It's kind of all over the place. So I use social media in the way that I position it to my clients, and the way that I build their platforms is strictly branding. So people do business with those that they know and like and trust,
Right.
and we all know that. So the more that people feel like they can get to know you as a person and not just as a logo through your social media, then eventually that converts to sales. So
Gotcha.
that is probably my biggest piece of advice, because I get it all the time. People will come to me and they want to get 20 leads in 20 days. And it just, I've had it where the leads might come in, but they're not quality leads. People will fill out forms and they'll forget that they did it, or they will get lost on your website. There's a whole bunch of little things that go into that.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I use
The
social
more you
media
know.
for branding.
Hmm.
And then all that eventually leads to sales, because of course it's this free advertising platform that we use to
Right.
convert. But if you're not branding and people don't feel like they know you or like you or see you enough, they're not going to buy from you.
Right. Huh.
So that's the other thing is that instead of doing all these
I love how don't you love how excited she gets to say
really there's so many things. But
I
one
love
of the
it.
biggest things is a lot of people they'll put on social media nothing but promotional posts.
Right.
Buy this, go to my website, do this, do that. Nobody wants to see that crap.
No.
Nobody wants to see that. So you have to provide value, and my formula is 70% warm and fuzzy, 30% promotional. And it varies per industry, but I mean, it also part of the algorithm is Facebook hinders your reach on posts that they consider overly promotional. So the warm and fuzzy stuff, you have a better chance of that stuff being shared and liked and commented on, and that gets that brand recognition and builds your brand ambassadors, and then builds social proof.
Right.
And then you have your social influencers. Like it all goes, that warm and fuzzy is where we get the most engagement.
So would you consider the show warm and fuzzy? A warm and fuzzy?
Yes, because it's a value add.
Okay. And that's really...
You're not trying to sell something.
No. No, I'm really, I want to add value to people.
Yeah.
And it's like, let them know, it's like, hey, here's some tips. It's like, you're not alone.
Yeah.
Other people are going through what you've been going through.
Yes.
Been there, we came out of it, this is what we did, blah, blah, blah. That's really what the show is about.
Yeah.
And it's like, when I send out my invite, it's like, I put in big, bold, no sales pitch. So.
Yeah. I think that's smart. And that really, I mean, that's why people would go to you and start buying from you and start doing these things because they like you and that you're providing value.
I have a Mo, what's not to like?
Right?
I was like, Mo, the unfair advantage.
So sweet.
He is. No, that's really good advice. That's interesting.
Well, it's not popular advice, and it's really not something that a lot of people will tell you.
No, but it's honest, and I love honesty.
Yeah, I've done social media for so long, and I've gone through, with all these algorithm changes, especially if Facebook is constantly trying to improve the user experience by giving you the things that you're already liking and sharing and commenting on, you're probably not doing that.
Oh, you mean things that I like, know, and trust?
Yes. It's kind of a foolproof strategy, right? Because as the algorithm keeps changing to improve the user experience, if you're providing value and not asking for that sale, that's the stuff that people are going to see.
Now, what about hashtags? Are they still a thing?
Oh, I love hashtags.
Did you see mine? When I post the show, and I post it on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter, and I put in, so my hashtags for the show are happiness matters.
Okay, I knew that one.
Raise your vibration.
Okay.
Queen of shift. Except when I put it on Mo's.
Okay.
It's talk show dog.
Love it.
Matters of perspective. Ellen has to retire eventually.
I think I've heard you say that too. It's so funny.
I really use hashtag Ellen has to retire eventually.
Yeah.
And when I do the tags for the video on YouTube, that's one of the tags.
Nice.
It's a true story. I love Ellen. I absolutely love Ellen, and I love what she stands for, and I love the message she sends out. And she has to retire eventually. And
have you gotten traction on that?
No. How do I get traction on that?
So with all the hashtags, it's really just a group of people talking about the same thing.
Right.
So
because I noticed like on Facebook or anywhere I put in like hashtag, whatever hashtag I can think of, and then I get a whole bunch of things.
Yeah. So that's why I like hashtags, because it is grouping. Like if you're as a brand or as a topic, it just helps you to find all that information. You could try to tag her directly.
I have. I need to do it more. But well, my thing is, it's like when I tag people, it has to be fit in with what I'm talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not just gonna go blah 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 and then Ellen or Oprah.
I'm really glad you said that too, because that's just it's considered spammy. Nobody likes spam.
No.
Yeah, so it's smart.
She said I'm smart. That's awesome. So now hashtags, are they the same all across the platforms?
No. So you can use many more on Instagram than you can anywhere else. So you can use up to 30, but they actually just changed their guidance to say that you should be using between 10 and 15 per post. On Facebook, you don't really want to use more than like 3 to 5 on
Oh, good
Facebook
with my
post. Yeah. And then LinkedIn, I usually just use a couple, like a branded one, and then maybe something that has to do with the topic. Twitter, same thing as Facebook. I mean, you can.
Well,
use
Twitter, you only have like 5 characters to use anyway,
depends on how much room you have. But yeah, and I don't really use hashtags on Pinterest or never on Google My Business.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what's confusing too, is all the platforms have slightly different rules, and then they have slightly different audiences and slightly different content for each. So I mean, it turns into a bear really fast.
Mm. Oh yeah. So for posts, video or picture?
Video.
Video?
Live video.
Ugh. Live video.
Love live video. Live video. Love live videos. Because then you don't have a chance to edit it, and people just want to see you like raw and real.
Right.
They want to see how you really are. And if you make a mistake, nobody cares. You know, they just want to see you live, and it gets it done so much faster. Because if you're pre-recording a video, then you have to put in, you know, like the lower third, and you have to put in captions. You do all these things.
No, you don't. Sorry.
So I do, which is why it takes so long to publish videos.
Because all these videos that I do, I pre-record.
Yeah.
You know, they're not live. They come out, and then what I do is people are like, "Oh, but can you edit that out?" I'm like, "Yeah, no." Because what I do,
a bitch.
well, you know, what I do is I cut everything that goes before, "Hi, welcome," and then I cut everything after, "Bye."
Yeah.
But everything in between stays. I don't edit that at all.
Yeah.
I don't edit that at all. You know, it's like I cut the beginning because you really don't want to see my butt waddling from the camera to here and sitting down and everything. No. You know, and it's just, that's wasted space, wasted time. You know, and it's like, I know people, what's the ideal time frame for a video?
So it depends on the platform. With Facebook, 3 minutes plus.
Okay, define plus.
Oh, I mean, it depends on the topic, really. I mean, as long as, I don't think that there's a set, like, standard for how long it should be. But 3 minutes is great because, especially as your audience grows, then you can start inputting ads. Which I know ads annoy a lot of people, but it is a really nice way to monetize your channels. But you have to I think you have to have 10,000 followers before you can do that.
Okay, guys. No.
Start following.
Right now, I want people to subscribe to my channel. You know, so and I need 100. Right now, I'm like at 67, which is not bad because I started in July.
Yeah, that's great.
You know, so I'm like, woo, this is exciting. So, but I would like to get 100 because then I can get my customized URL.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, right now I send people go to happinessmatterstoshow.com and it reroutes them to my YouTube channel. But it would be nice to have that.
I know, that is so nice.
You know, so getting there. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to this channel.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, you know, I mean, there's so much out there, and the way things are going, it's becoming more and more and more and more. Yeah, you know, and it's like, I mean, I go through, oh my gosh, I go through, and you get sucked into that vortex. Holy cow, I'm like, oh, I got 5 minutes to go, I'm just going to go through. An hour later, you're still going through.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know, and then there's so much on there. It's great for a lot of things. It's also not great for a lot of things.
Totally agree.
You know, and I unfollowed. I mean, I'm still friends with people, but I unfollowed a whole bunch because that constant poor me thing.
Yeah.
I can't. I love you guys. I love you dearly, but I just can't. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry your life sucks. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
That's me. You know, it's not the popular thing to do and say, but that's the way it is.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, it's like a lot of groups I belong to. They sound really uplifting, but then after every post is like, poor me.
Yeah.
And I need attention and attention and attention and attention, and I'm going, there's better ways to get attention. There's better, get out.
Yeah.
Go volunteer somewhere. You know, go to an animal shelter, volunteer there. Go to an old folks home, spend some time there. Go to a hospital, read to kids, do something. You know, because it will raise your vibration, It will get you out of that funk you're in.
Yeah.
You know, because what you think about, you bring about, the more you're in this poor me thing, the more it sucks you down.
Yeah.
You know, and the deeper you go, the harder it is to come out.
Mm-hmm.
I know because I've been there.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, do something. Don't hang out on Facebook, because there's a lot of fake.
Time suck.
There's a lot of fake out there. It's a time suck, and it's not really adding the value that you're looking for. I mean, it's great for so many things.
It is.
It's great for so many things, but if you're really looking for connections and to get that interaction with people, social media is not the way to go.
No, I agree. It's really weird because I am very social and I spend a lot of my time behind my phone or in my office, you know, behind my computer. So, yeah.
Yeah, but you have
crazy.
that balance too. It's like you're not just in the virtual world, which in the virtual world I can be anything or anybody. Okay, you don't know at the other end if this is really me. The picture that you see, the story I tell you don't know if this is true. You know. But when you interact with people, you can look them in the eye. You know, and they're like, you know what? You're fake.
Right.
It's like, oh, you're my people. You know, it's a whole different thing.
It is.
It's a whole different thing. And again, I mean, I love social media because I can stay connected with so many people.
Yeah.
It's like I'm connected with teachers from my boarding school in Germany. I'm connected with my friends from that boarding school, you know, and even before.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. I mean, without social media, that wouldn't be possible to still be part of each other's lives.
Yeah.
You know, in that respect, I think this is awesome. There's so many awesome things, and it's like, some of the messages I get, it's like, wow, this is so cool, you know. But then again, there's the other side too.
Yeah.
And for me, like I said, I'm still friends with them, and I still interact with them occasionally, but I really unfollowed their stuff, so it doesn't show up in my feed at all.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, and the other thing, oh my gosh, my biggest pet peeve, OMG. Oh my God. You get a friend request, and I look, and I mean, for me, only if we have friends in common, you can send me a friend request.
Yeah.
Okay, one. Because I got like friend requests from weird guys, and I'm like, really? Widowed? Ooh, delete, and I'm like, you know, this is stupid. Anyway, so now it's just, if we have friends in common, you can send me a friend request.
Yeah.
But then, and I look at their stuff, you know, it's like, because if you send me a friend request, I'll check you out.
Yeah.
I don't accept everybody. You know, what friends do we have in common? How many friends do we have in common, for one?
Yes.
What are the friends that we have in common? Okay? And it's like, I either accept you or I don't accept you. And then you accept them, and instead of, hey, so great to connect with you, you get a freaking advertising buy my shit.
Oh, yeah, I hate that.
Here's what I do. Block. I don't even delete, I block.
Yeah.
I don't play those games. That's my biggest pet peeve.
Well, that's the thing, is social media is supposed to be social. And so many people have forgotten that it's just, you're scrolling through a feed, nobody's interacting with each other. Businesses especially don't interact. They just post stuff and wonder why things aren't happening. You know, and it's really supposed to be something where there's actually like human to human interaction. It's not just about selling stuff.
Social?
Yeah, weird.
Huh. Weird. That is weird.
I think that's something that a lot of people don't.
But yeah. So what do you do when that happens to you? When you have somebody that sends you a friend request, you accepted it, and then, I mean, within the hour, sometimes, you know, you get that buy my stuff.
I used to ignore those messages. Oh, you know, the other ones are those chain letters. I hate chain letters because I don't want people putting bad juju my way. If I don't send this to 18 people, then I'm going to have bad, like, that seems ridiculous.
It's spam. It's
is.
not even a chain letter. It's spam. It's bullshit.
Yeah. So I used to ignore them and delete it. Now I tell them that I don't participate. So if it's a chain letter, I say I don't participate, so you can just don't send this stuff to me ever again. Politely, you know. And then same thing for if they're trying to sell me something, I just say I'm just really not interested and best of luck. And then I just leave it.
See, you're so much nicer than me. I have no patience for that
anymore. I don't get them a lot, though.
No, I mean, my thing is, it's like, you know, if people that I've been connected with for a while send me something, You know, I tell them, hey, thank you so much for thinking of me. It's not for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm okay with that. My problem is, like I said, people you don't know,
Yeah.
they send you a friend request, you accept, and then bam.
I get that a lot on LinkedIn, actually.
Well, I get that too.
I don't respond to those.
Yeah.
On the Facebook ones, I don't know. I mean, I can appreciate the hustle, but I think that there's a more tactful way to do it.
Much better.
Mm-hmm.
Much better, so, yeah. So, yeah, guys, don't send a friend request and then spam them with your advertising.
Yeah.
Oh, and the other thing, too, okay, those warning messages.
Which warning messages?
Oh, my God, the spam stuff. It's like, oh don't friend so-and-so because you get spammed.
Yeah.
You've just been spammed and now you spammed me.
Mm-hmm.
Any of that stuff. Or it's like, fact check. It's not hard.
Yes.
It's not hard.
There was something where, I feel like it was a Netflix thing where people were giving out their credit card information to somebody who supposedly called from Netflix. Like, there's so many scams online. You do have to
Use your
fact
brain.
check.
I mean,
yeah.
you have, engage your brain, you have a brain. Use your brain. I mean, fact check.
Yeah.
I mean, and if it sounds too good to be true, there's a good chance it is too good to be true.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take much. Go on Google, go somewhere, Bing, whatever you want to use. It doesn't matter. But check it out. It's like,
it takes 2 seconds.
It takes 2 seconds. You type in blah, 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 and then put in scam right behind it. That's what I do.
Yeah.
You know, so whatever it is, scam. And bam, it comes up. And it's amazing what's out there. And the other thing that frustrates me, missing kids or missing people, and they're posting it, and somebody sees it because it's like 10 years old, and they see it, and it's like, oh my God, let's help them.
The dates.
And then just click before you share it, before you put it out, click on the freaking article and look at the date.
Well, it's because most people aren't reading.
I know.
That's why I like videos for social. Like, most people don't want to read anything, and I've seen that too.
Oh my gosh, just click on it and look at it. And it's like, I mean, it still happens. It's like, oh my gosh, they found that person 3 years ago. This is so old.
Yeah.
That's frustrating to me. But it's again, that hamster wheel. Being on autopilot and not paying attention, not being focused, you know, just like regurgitating what's out there. It's like, oh, no.
Oh, and everyone loves the drama.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not it.
Yeah.
Not it. But yeah, no, that's good information though. I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, I love sharing information about social media.
So tell me how much you don't like social media.
I just love it so much. I do think that it has become a bit of a monster, and there are things that I definitely do not like about it, like what we were just saying. And but I mean, I think
there's
a lot of value.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, thanks to Facebook Messenger, I mean, it saved my son's life.
Yeah.
You know, it was the only way I could reach him. So I'll be forever grateful for that.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like this love-hate relationship type
I know.
thing. It's like
with everybody.
So what's your favorite platform? Out of all the platforms, because there's like a bazillion.
Yeah, I know. Facebook and Instagram, they're kind of tied because there's so many different things that you can do between the two platforms. I think Facebook's the easiest.
Yeah, it is. Do you remember, what was that? MySpace.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Didn't Justin Timberlake buy that? Or he owns it right now?
Is it still a thing?
I feel like it came back.
Oh. One of my accounts is still available.
I know, right? There's so many. MySpace. That was crazy.
I know, right?
There's new ones coming out all the time.
Oh, I know.
Everyone's going to try to take Facebook down, but it'll never happen.
No, this has become too much of a monster, really. I mean, it is just so big, and it's not just in one country. It's a global.
Yeah,
it's like Amazon, man.
2.5 billion users in the world.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane.
It's a lot.
We need to get a life.
It's just so much information.
Oh, wow. So real quick, because you know, even though Mo is sleeping now, let's talk about your dog real quick, because that's Mo wants to know.
Do you want to see a picture?
Yes. So tell us about your dog.
So her name is Delilah, and I got her from National Mill Dog Rescue, which is out in Peyton, and they're amazing. I was actually out there today, that's why I'm all casual. So she's a Pekingese and she's 3. And when I got her, she had just had babies.
Aw.
And now she's my little baby.
How long have you had her?
Since April.
Oh.
She's the best. She's just such a good dog. This is her sleeping. She's pretty
Cute.
quiet.
Send me the picture and I'll put it in so you guys can see
Yeah.
it too. Because I figured out how to do that.
She's
I feel
so
so techie.
cute. She's so cute. I will send you some pictures. I dressed her up for Halloween, and she has a little bow, and she's just the best dog.
That's awesome.
I love her.
Most like, yeah, don't dress me up.
I know. Well, she won't let me put things on her head, but she'll like wear tutus and stuff, which is super cute.
There's so much wrong with that right there.
She's so cute. She's so cute.
And I know there's a lot of people out there that really enjoy dressing up their pets and stuff. I never got that.
I just do it for special occasions. Like,
But then I
do
never
it
had a
every
little
day.
dog. I never had a little
Yeah.
dog either. I always had, Hovards.
Yeah.
So.
She's big, small. I mean, I take her everywhere, mostly.
Good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
She's such a good dog. I'm really glad I got her. Well, I'm glad National Mill Dog rescued her, and I'm glad I snagged her. When I first saw her, I started crying, and I went home. I drove home the whole drive. I was sobbing. I was like, I have to have this dog. And then I had to sweet talk my landlords into letting me have an animal, and luckily they said yes. So, yeah. Oh,
Aww,
I love her.
That's awesome. Good for you guys. Good for her. Good
Yeah.
for her too. We should get them together for play date.
Yeah, she loves other dogs, especially
Because-
big ones.
Because Mo thinks he's about that size, or
Mhm.
actually he thinks he's a teacup chihuahua.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, she's
And you-
turning
and-
her into a real dog.
And I did an interview with Mo,
Yeah.
because my friend Linda, Linda Clark,
Mhm.
she's an animal communicator.
Yeah.
And and Mo was complaining that we have people on the show and I interview them, but I never interview him. So we had the interview and it's
Yeah.
posted, and yeah. But he said that he would like a companion. And I was like, so what, get another dog? And I was like, no, because it would take attention away from him.
Yeah.
But he would like a playmate, and he wants to play with other dogs
Yeah.
and stuff. So it's like,
Oh, that would be fun. She's actually just learning how to do that.
and we have a nice backyard, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, good.
Yay!
That'll be
Cool. Awesome. I
Yeah.
like that.
Me too. That'll be really fun.
This is awesome. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and
Thank
for
you
sharing.
for having me.
Sharing
This
your
was
passion.
Really nice.
I can really tell this is your passion.
I know.
Did you see how
I
she
love
like
it.
totally beamed and lit up? That's like social media. Okay.
I know. I
love
just
it.
love it so much.
But good for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And thank you for the tips.
Yes. I have
hashtag-
unlimited tips
I love it.
about social media.
So-
I could go on forever.
So we'll talk about your membership thing
Mm-hmm.
because easy stuff. So yeah. And I'm drawing a blank right now, but that's okay because
Yeah, this was really fun though.
this was very much fun.
Yes.
So thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
stopping by. Guys, if you haven't gotten the Quick Guide to Happiness yet, go to giftfrombeanie.com. Get the guide. Because happiness matters. Hashtag Ellen has to retire eventually.
Right?
Isn't that a fun hashtag?
I love it.
Thanks. Eventually she'll get it, and then she cannot deny it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be on the Ellen Show.
There you go.
That'd be so much fun. Oh my gosh.
That would be so much
Can you
fun.
imagine Mo
We should
and
just
I?
try to get you on there.
Let's do it. Okay. That's another project.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Morgana, for being here, for
Thank you.
sharing all your wisdom and just being you and being awesome. And I just love you. And as always, guys, be happy, be kind, be love. Until next time. Bye.